All right, Mutha Truckers, thanks for watching today's podcast show. Definitely some of these segments that we're throwing in some new ones that people asked about. But if you have the time to watch this, if not, let's give it to you right here. Basically, OIDA, they're spending a lot of money. They're fighting a lot of things for owner-operators, but they believe the most important thing to fight is speed limiters. Do you believe that your hard-working money that is given to OIDA is for the right reasons, or would you like them to fight for something else?
Regulation you see coming out of the DOT that makes it harder to move goods efficiently and safely through our nation's supply chain?
Probably at the present time, the largest thing we see is speed limiters coming out of DOT. It's going to create a speed differential across the country. It does create unsafety, but it creates lots more interactions between trucks and cars, first of all kinds of research and studies out there that show that when traffic all travels the same speed, it's much safer for everyone. If you do slow all these trucks down to 60 mile per hour, which is what we've heard, that's going to take more trucks to move the same amount of freight because we're going to become less efficient. So again, that just adds to the more and more of the congestion problem we see on the highway.
Comment that down below. Another one that's having some drama that people are talking about right now is people are sending me links to this is, drivers parking lot pimping at the fuel island and not moving. This driver takes things to his own hands and gets cow crap and smothers it all over truck drivers' door handles and just pretty much let him know, hey, don't park here. Do you think that's right or wrong? What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. For the people that watch the show, I appreciate you guys for following the show all across social medias. Even though we are across Asia right now, we're going to make our way back home. I'm so excited. I'm born in America, proud to be in America. It was great to see the bloodline of where my family has come from Vietnam. But man, oh man, when I tell you, running water, for anyone out there that says that, they're ashamed to be American, shame on you, because once you go to third world countries, you'll find out real quickly how amazing America really is. And so, I'll just glad to come back home soon. But one moment I did want to share with you, a personal moment, is I did bring my dad on this trip, and he had an opportunity to see his brother for the last time in physical form because, they're getting older, they're in their 80s. And his brother's even a little bit older than him. And so just want to show you this picture right here. And the reason why I want to show you this is because, trucking, I did it for 10 years. Man, it's crazy because I really want to build another truck and jump back in the truck and bring the Mutha Trucker show on the road, which would be amazing. But, time goes by like crazy, especially when you're trucking. And so, if you feel that there are moments that you might miss, but you're feeling like you got to run. And I know the market sucks right now, but you always just never have enough time. If something's truly important to you, just try to make that happen. You can't make that happen all the time, but man, people worry so much about not having enough money, but the thing that we don't have a lot of is time. So just want to show you this picture of my dad and his brother, my uncle, just kind of staring at each other. It was kind of strange, right? Thinking that this physically could be the last time that you see your loved one. So for everybody out there, hey, if there are moments that you want to be a part of, yes, you have to work. Yes, you have to grind. But if you have an opportunity and you can, do it. That's all I got to say. I appreciate everybody for always sending me links. So just definitely want to talk about this one right here. This video right here has been making its way from every part of social media, and it has been sent to us at Mutha Trucker. And so What are your thoughts about this? I know it's bad to park at the fuel island. You shouldn't do it. You need to have proper etiquette. Definitely after you're done fueling, move up, right? But this driver took things to his own hands. I didn't like that this driver stayed at the fuel island for, I guess, longer than 30 minutes or whatnot. And so got cow dung, right? And smothered it all over this driver's handles so that when he tried to get into his truck, it would just be full of crap, right? And some people thought it was funny. Other people thought that you should never touch a person's truck. What are your thoughts about this? Did this driver take things a little bit out of hand, or did you find this to be a little bit funny and, a good joke to play? My personal opinion, I did get a chuckle watching the video, but yeah, especially in these crazy times, I wouldn't touch another truck driver's equipment, right? Just on the safe side, right? If you had a problem with someone, definitely call the manager, tell them on the intercom, call a dang tow truck. I mean, do whatever you got to do if you want to hate. But one thing you don't want to do is touch someone else's equipment. Mutha Truckers, what are your thoughts about this? A lot of truck drivers are definitely on one side or the other when it comes to OOIDA. Some truck drivers think that they are great for owner operators. Other truck drivers think that they just take owner operators and truck drivers' money. I'm just being honest here. I'm friends with a lot of guys over there, but that's the truth. That's the narrative that people feel. But they believe that speed limiters is the most important thing to fight in trucking right now in America. What are your thoughts about that? Do you believe that to be true or not? Here's a clip of this right here. But, the feds, FMCSA, are thinking about making the speed limiter 60 miles per hour, right? And there's a lot of companies that are already doing this. But what are your thoughts? Is this the most important thing to fight in trucking, or is it something else? Definitely comment down below, because I just want to let you know what the people that are making a change are feeling. And by you commenting down, I'm sending this to them. They might say, wait a minute, speed limiters might not be the biggest regulation to fight. It might be broker transparency or something else. So definitely comment this down below, and I will send this all to the right people at OOIDA. People were asking, Alex, why do you never talk about the world news of trucking? And the reason why I usually don't is a lot of times it doesn't affect, American trucking economy. So I just rather not talk about it, right? But if you want to talk about it, let's give this a shot. All right, so here's some world news for you. UPS was fighting for their box drivers to have AC in new vehicles. Well, guess what? AC will now be mandatory in semi-trucks in India by October 1st, 2025. A lot of drivers are so ecstatic and happy about this, but there are a lot of owners that are not, because it's going to cost them a lot more money to buy these semi-trucks that are equipped with AC. But if you think America is so bad, hey, at least we got some AC in our semi-trucks going OTR. That's all I got to say, right? Now, here's another big one that's happening across the world. This is actually the third Ukrainian truck driver that dies from the blockade that's happened at the Poland borders, right? For people that don't know what's going on here, Poland drivers have blockaded all the borders. And the reason why is because they feel that the Ukraine drivers are taking a lot of their jobs. The protesting truckers say Ukrainian drivers are undercutting their prices, and the volume of wartime traffic makes a truck permit system impracticable. It says Polish drivers have been blocking crossings since November 6th, demanding that the European Union reinstate a system requiring Ukrainian companies to secure permits to operate in the bloc, on the same for European truckers to enter Ukraine. So, Polish drivers are not happy. They're Now, anything that has to do with medical and war supplies, things like that, they're letting all that stuff cross through. But they just believe that the Ukrainian drivers are undercutting, and they want a change because they feel they're not making money, which is crazy because they have been blockading, for the last month. It's crazy that 3 Ukrainian drivers have passed away from being stranded already, but, a lot of people talk about what it would be like if America shut down highways. And look, this is a lot of stuff that could happen like this. A lot of people could get stuck, hungry, sick, and people could pass away. Mutha Truckers, comment down below. What are your thoughts? But yeah, just want to give you some worldwide news. And, there are a lot of things going on all across the world. It's not just America that has problem with trucking. It seems like every country has problem with trucking. So Mutha Truckers, comment down below, but just wanted to give you guys some information.